Hello everybody, it is me Casey and today we are doing Yandere Tamaki Mafia AU. Yay! This was requested by, of course, as I said before, my friend. She has requested so much, and the same for my cousin. I have so many favors I owe them, so I do need to make these videos. Anyways, the art on my screen right now is not my art. If you look in the middle, you can see like a watermark in the middle of Tamaki's face. That is the person who drew this art. So yeah, let's get into this. 3, 2, 1. If you hear any kitty background noises, I have a sweet little kitten who bounces off of my walls. Yay! Let's get into this. It was a normal day when a villain attacked you in your home. Next thing you know, a man with a hood covering up his head shoots the man who attacked you. The man was panting on the ground when a tentacle came out of the other man who was wearing the hood as it slammed down on the other man, crushing him instantly. You were terrified at this point. You didn't know what to do. You started running as fast as you possibly could, thinking that this man wanted to hurt you too. When you were suddenly grabbed by the same tentacle that had grabbed the man before. As you were dragged somewhere behind an alley, you were face to face with a man with black hair, sharp eyes, and little elf ears. He looked a bit scared, but also a bit crazy, like he's been through so many losses. You look at the man as he looks at you. You were terrified when the man spoke. "It's the first time we're meeting, my love," he says. Then he gets nervous. "Oh, Muriel taught me that. It was just something Muriel was trying to teach me to say. I didn't know if it would suit you. If it doesn't, then we can always just change it." You look at the man. "What? Oh, of course we can just change it now if you want to, or when we get back to my place." "What?" "Yeah, 'cause the villain has already destroyed your home, so it makes no sense to just stay here," he says. You were confused when you felt something stab your neck, to turn to see the tentacle that's around you have a needle in its hand. As it stabbed you, you felt the fluid that was in the needle go into your body as you start to get dizzy, as you pass out. Next thing you know, you wake up in a room that wasn't yours, that wasn't your living room, and definitely was not your kitchen. The room was beautifully decorated. Looked like somebody who was rich lived here. As you were scared, you scooted up in the bed as you heard a door creak open to see a man with a suit, the same man with a suit, and somebody walking behind him. The man walking behind him had blonde hair and had blue eyes. Then you were face to face with both men. They looked at you. "So Tamaki, tell me, is this your new little toy?" "She's not a toy." Then, this is your new lover, he says. Yeah, she's my new lover. So, what you had to do to catch her, huh? Well, I was gonna wait a while before doing it, but a violent attack happened, and I just couldn't leave my darling there in a wrecked home. Of course you would. Anyways, Tamaki, we should probably talk more about that business. Nejire would probably love to meet your new little darling. I don't think it's time. Oh, and Midoriya. We're supposed to go out with him later. Are we? Yeah, because we gotta talk about the group and how much it would take to execute that group. Huh. But I wanted to spend time with my darling. Don't worry, your darling ain't going anywhere here. Your building is the most secure building here. I know. So you don't have to worry about her running. There's no way she's gonna be able to leave. The man who had yellow hair said, but Mirio, what if she does? Her quirk is not strong enough to do that. But what if it becomes strong enough? That takes training. And there's no possible way she's going to be able to train under your watch. He does quotation marks around train. Because, let's be honest, your quirk was weak. Your quirk was simple. It was Uraka's quirk, but a bit better. You can also make things float around you. So technically, it wouldn't even work to use to escape. The place had to have like a window for you to float out of it. That way you can run easily. But other than that, there was no way you were going to get out of this place. Back to Mirio's POV. Tamaki finally got himself a new little girl. not a new little girl. A new lover. I remember the first one he had. That one did not last long. Neither did the second. Maybe the third might last longer than those two. He seems to really want this one to live. Not like the others, who eventually he did eat. This one is being treated better. He's given this one a more luxury-like room. And he doesn't look to be hungry when he looks at her. Tamaki's point of view. She looks so pretty, laying in my bed. She's so pretty. I'm not going to eat her. I will never eat her. If I eat her, I would have to kill myself, 'cause I would never forgive myself. I would never, ever forgive myself for that. He says, well, he thinks. Your POV. What are these two thinking? What are they talking about? Why do I feel so scared? Why do I feel like I'm in something that I shouldn't be? Why do I feel like these two people are powerful people? Why do I feel like there's danger here? Next thing you know, you felt like somebody was picking you up. You see none other than Tamaki picking you up. Mirio was talking to him. So we're taking her with us? Yeah, we're gonna take her with us. I don't want her to be lonely. And she needs to get used to going to meetings anyways. Mirio looks at you before saying, "Yo, I'm Mirio." You look at the man, your eyes widening just a little bit, as next thing you remember is a man, well, a former hero, named Lemillion going missing. And he eventually joined the dark side. He became an underground mafia boss. Sorry, guys. Yeah, there we go. He became an underground mafia boss with his two friends. So, was he Mirio? Was he also Lemillion? Everything was so confusing. You felt like you had to find out, but you also felt like if you did, this could go really bad for you. You feel Tamaki nuzzle into your chest as you squeak a little. He smiles, a short smile, as Lemillion laughs before saying, "You got a cute one. Yeah, you got a cute one right there." You feel the boy who is hugging you get tense as he looks at his friend. "Mirio, don't take her from me." "I would never." They walk out of the room and they walk away with you. And that is it, everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want more, then comment that down below. Enjoy your life as the mafia bosses. the mafia boss Tamaki's wife. And if you guys want more, or if my friend wants more, then I would of course make more. If my cat stops biting me, of course. Get off of me, you freaking demon. Anyways, bye-bye.